we're going through an eviction. Are you with any individual press channel or anything like that, or just an amateur?
You're an amateur, son.
I see. I see.
I've been doing this before you ever were a wet dream.
I see. In that amount of time, you haven't been able to afford anything better than Crocs and Timu armor?
When you hear about something going on in your community, you're going to come out and investigate, ain't you?
Well, yeah.
Won't it you? Huh?
That,
Then that's what I fucking did.
well, then let's work together, sir. I do stuff all the time. We can work together. We seem to be very alike. We both have cameras. We both have body armor. We both have similar interests. Okay. Would you like to formally meet? I'll shake your hand if you like. I mean,
This is a fucking unbelievable video, guys. What up, Tag? What's up, Jenny? Good to see you guys in here. What's up, Oklahoma Community Watch? We're gonna go ahead and share your video this morning, brother. This guy is a weird guy, all right? And this video kind of reminds me of this meme, right? Oklahoma Community Watch went out there and started recording. This guy started recording. They started pointing cameras at each other. It became somewhat of a Mexican standoff, or Spider-Man versus Spider-Man, where they're both pointing at each other and shit. This video really is no laughing matter, though. This guy is kind of a fucking douchebag and claims to be a new auditor. But the guy's channel that we are sharing is an OG in the game. He's been around a long time. He's actually in the chat right now. Oklahoma's Community Watch. We are going to be watching this video from the beginning. We're going to let Oklahoma's Community Watch let us know exactly what happened. And let me go ahead and make sure that Oklahoma's Community Watch is a moderator. For some reason, I don't see your comments in my phone. Oklahoma Community Watch. Maybe next time I'll see your comment, I'll make you a moderator so you can throw in some links if you need to. But we did do some research on this guy. All right. We are going to find out a little more if we can. Let me make this smaller and put it up here in the corner. That way we don't forget this was a Mexican Standoff, Spider-Man versus Spider-Man incident. All right, guys. So let's watch a little bit more so you guys understand how much of a douchebag this guy is. I mean, just look at what he says here, okay?
just an amateur.
You're an amateur, son.
I see. I see.
I've been doing this before you ever were a wet dream.
I see. In that amount of time, you haven't been able to afford anything better than Crocs and Timu armor?
When you hear about something going on in your community, you're going to come out and investigate, ain't you?
Well, yeah.
Won't it you? Huh?
That,
Then that's what I fucking did.
well, then let's work together, sir. I do stuff all the time. We can work together. We seem to be very alike. We both have cameras. We both have body armor. We both have similar interests. Okay. Would you like to formally meet? I'll shake your hand if you like.
Homie wants to shake hands now. Claims to be a Second Amendment auditor, First Amendment auditor. He's getting evicted from his place. I wonder why he's a fucking douchebag. That's why. Right? Doing shit he ain't supposed to. And if you guys look at his channel and you guys go through his posts, you guys will see exactly what this guy is all about. Let's go to... We're going to rewind it to the beginning. We're going to hear Oklahoma Community Watch's introduction to this video. We're going to go ahead and watch it from the beginning. And then we'll take a look at this guy's channel and see who he really is. See what we can find out about him and, you know, put him on blast.
Hey everybody, Oklahoma Community Watch here. Hey, this video I'm about to bring, it's it's one of my first, I tell you that. I tell you what, we got some calls that there was a guy with a camera and a gun walking around an apartment complex. Okay, this apartment complex is a lower income complex, but there is a lot of children. So I wanted to see what was going on. So I hurried up and took off up there and Was going to give it the silent treatment, but didn't work out that way. Ended up almost kind of rocky video, but ended up pretty good. Anyway, check this out. Tell me what you think. Anyway, peace, love, and always film the police. Oklahoma Community Watch. We're out here in Blackwell, Oklahoma at Jefferson Apartments. Apparently there's a kid with the gun.
Good morning, Made in America. We got a Mexican standoff here. We got Spider-Man versus Spider-Man. Yo, Oklahoma Community Watch, for some reason, your comments are showing up on the software, right? On the
a little audit off, huh? What's good, man?
You said a little audit off. But for some reason your comments are not showing up right here, Oklahoma Community Watch. That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird, man. I know you're not blocked from my channel. Let me make sure, man. Somebody block you from my channel, bro? Oklahoma's Community Watch. Fucking bullshit. You're not blocked from my channel, which makes this entire fucking thing weird on why you're not showing up in my chat, brother. Make sure I'm not in top chats. Chat filter, all messages. Why the fuck is it? Why does it do that? You were right. Who the fuck told me that? Notably Nova. Thank you, bro. What the heck? Why was that doing that? I don't understand. Yeah, we can all see him, but I wasn't able to see him, but I just turned it on to see all chats. Which is totally weird, dude. But thanks, man. I didn't even know that was a fucking option, really. Top chats will hide comments. What the fuck is a top chat? What? Right. This fucking weirdo. And I know why this guy's a total scumbag.
Audit off, huh? What's good, man? I'm with Audit 918 on YouTube. You know, there's no expectation of privacy in
If you go to this idiot's channel, right?
4 armed officers.
Shut your ass up, fool. Posts. You wondering what this guy's all about? That's his channel. What a great guy, huh? I can't be watching my own live stream on my own live stream. Kickback, Dave. What the fuck? All right, we'll go back to Oklahoma's video. All right. Shut up, fool. Wait up. Go back to the beginning of the interaction. All right, guys, let's get to it.
Oh, we're having a little audit off, huh? What's good, man?
Morning, Dreader Rabaraza. Good to see you, bro. Good morning, New Mexico citizen.
918 on YouTube. You know, there's no expectation of privacy in public, correct? CFC. Are you with anybody affiliated or just here for press? Because yours says press, mine says come and take it. I think we're a little different.
Sometimes, bro, not all the time.
Okay, we can do this. Pepper spray in your hand. Hey guys, this gentleman's got pepper spray in his hand.
Wait a minute, you rat bastard. This rat bastard claims to be an activist, right? And now he's over there telling to the cops, this guy's got pepper spray in his hands. What kind of rat shit is that, bro? We already don't like you, my guy.
We're a little different. You got everything silent?
Yeah,
Silent
I think
type,
they
huh?
need us over there.
Sorry, sports bro.
Hey, we can do this. We can do this. Got pepper spray in your hand. Hey guys, this gentleman's got pepper spray in his hand.
You guys hear that shit? You old snitch. Oh.
No words.
The
I'm
entire
man.
anybody that sees this guy, you want to become some kind of Second Amendment guy, right? And it wasn't even a pepper spray; it was a flashlight, according to my friend here, Oklahoma Community Watch. But you're gonna go snitching to the cops immediately to try to get him arrested, right? Unbelievable. Auditing Erie County just reposted whose video? This guy right here or Oklahoma Community Watch? I don't even like auditing Erie County. I hate to say it, but the guy's a total douchebag. I hear he's a fucking rat bastard too. You know what they say? Rats stick together. Snitches stick together. I stay the fuck away from those motherfuckers. I ain't with that shit. Fuck you, rats.
You guys can see his eyes right there. He's got some wrinkles and whatnot. Rather short. Maybe 5'8". This is definitely a first, having a little audit off right here. For sure. I don't think he's actually got plates in that. He definitely doesn't have a trauma pad, that's for sure. His body armor looks like he got it off teammate. But yeah, he definitely ain't got plates in that thing. There's nothing in it.
So this guy wants to go around ridiculing people because they're wearing Crocs, because he can't afford anything other than Crocs. So this guy right here thinks he's better than other people. Wait till you guys hear about what's happening with this guy and why he's out there. He's gonna expose himself right now.
Brother, I'm actually starting up an armor company if you want. I mean, like if you're needing body armor, I can actually sell you some. We're going to be buying $1,000 worth here very soon, so I can keep you in mind if you want some real armor. Because this is Kevlar with a trauma pad. Yeah, that's what I thought was the Timu special pillow that you got on your chest. Yep, old OHP body armor. I actually knew the man that used to wear it. Painted it myself.
What made you come out here?
Oh yeah, there's his voice.
What made you come out here?
Go ahead, come on out here.
What made you come out here?
What made me come out here?
Yeah.
I needed to collect evidence for court. That's all that's all I needed to do.
Huh?
Because we're going through an eviction.
Going through an
Are you with
eviction.
any individual press channel or anything like that?
You're getting kicked out of your own house.
You're an amateur, son.
I see. I see.
I've been doing this before you ever were a wet dream.
I see.
And just so you guys know, Oklahoma Community Watch has been around pretty much since I started. All right, he's had a channel. He's been around. He's been doing this shit a long time. We actually came out to California. We've recorded together. He doesn't post a lot. He doesn't go out and record all the time, right? But if he sees something, he's in the area, he's going to get out there and record. He heard a call on the radio. This guy was out there. Cops came for a man with the camera. Now this guy wants to act up.
Afford anything better than Crocs and Timu armor?
When you hear about something going on in your community, you're going to come out and investigate, ain't you?
Well, yeah.
Won't it you?
I mean,
Huh? Then that's what I fucking did.
Hell
let's
yeah.
work together, sir.
Let him have it, bro.
We can work together. We seem to be very alike. We both have cameras. We both have body armor. We both have similar interests. Okay. Would you like to formally meet? I'll shake your hand if you like. I mean, maybe we can become friends. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not here on any ill will. So I don't know who's told you anything on ill, but I am more than willing to tell you my side, and I'm even more than willing to show you the footage, even though I don't have to.
Go ahead.
Okay. Would you like to see anything, or
Just tell me what.
So check this out. I see a lot of a lot of viewers are dropping from this chat right now, from the live stream. If you guys don't get no audio, right, or something, then leave the video and come back. YouTube's been trying to hide my channel for a minute. But from my understanding, if you just need to refresh it, so
What's your story? What's going on?
Basically, we're being evicted because we installed cameras in our apartment. Okay. There's also some other constraints as well, but for the most part, that's it. And well, we installed the cameras because my wife and kids are being threatened by a family member. Okay. And so we got our notice today for the cameras and whatnot. And so I decided to come out tonight. This footage was never going to be public. Channel was never gonna be public.
fucking Kitten McCoolson, that was funny.
All I needed to do was go collect evidence in that. Putting
What's up, Remy? Thank you, brother.
On the
I appreciate you,
apartment
Remy.
management, okay, in that there's other tenants that have cameras, and she does not seem to have an issue with that. But the second we get cameras for an actual legitimate security issue, we get notified to leave. My girlfriend is about to have a baby in 1 week, and here we are being evicted.
Corruption is real.
Okay, so all I plan to do with this is come out, not keeping Tom, nothing. And actually, you'll see on camera that I specifically tell the camera, hey, I'm panning the camera away from an open window because I didn't want.
John Eagle, what's up, brother?
How long you been here in Black?
About 2 months.
Okay.
So I'm not a Blackwell resident. I don't need to cause problems for the city of Blackwell.
How many subscribers you got?
28. Not
Okay.
very many.
Okay. And you're talking about my channel?
That's what I'm saying.
You want to know who I am?
Yes, sir.
I'm Oklahoma Community Watch.
Oklahoma Community Watch.
Okay. I don't.
Since YouTube is doing their best to censor this video, if you guys have a channel and wouldn't mind sharing this live stream in your community, I would definitely appreciate it. But YouTube is definitely trying to censor my channel. Guaranteed. They're cutting off the audio for half of you guys. If the audio gets cut off, refresh it. Come on, YouTube. Do better, dude. I know who you're trying to protect. This isn't about that. It's about good people and bad people. And I'm not trying to call out any people in particular. I'm trying to say this guy is a douchebag. There's no reason to censor this video, YouTube. Come on. That's why I've been going to other platforms. That's why I built the website. You guys, my website is down here. recordthepolice.com. More than likely, sooner or later in the future, I'm going to leave YouTube completely behind. Well, they're going to leave me behind, right? Because will never probably be as never big as them, obviously. But I'm going to be posting a lot more stuff on recordthepolice.tv. They don't want to be done censoring me. They've been at it for a couple years now. My views been dropping. I just keep at it though. But I've been working. I'm going viral on Instagram. Got several things that I'm doing on Facebook, going viral over there as well sometimes. But all my channels are being censored on YouTube. Little by little, they're trying to push me out. You want to push me out? I'm out. I'll leave YouTube eventually. I'm going to take as many of my supporters as possible, though. Either that or stop censoring me. It's fucked up. I don't believe I'm doing anything wrong here. All right?
Okay.
I'm just a small town auditor. Again, I'm not out here on any ill will. It just seems that
This fool's claiming to
I'm
be an
not
auditor.
I just want you to know I'm not protecting them because they can protect themselves. I'm just protecting my community.
and see, brother, and like I do the same thing. Like I don't audit for the lawyer that's walking down the road. You know, I do it for the 16-year-old girl that just got her license. Like, 5 since 46. The laws of
I'm still here, yeah.
like I'm not a problem to this to Blackwell. I'm not a problem to as a whole. People, I mean, I've got plenty of cop friends. Hell, I'm even in suite with Steve K, the DA's office in Tulsa. Same with Ron Durbin, attorney Lane Brown, Darren Blanchard. I was there for Darren Blanchard in Claremore. I am not here to cause problems for.
Thank you, Steph.
Blackwell. All I needed to do was.
Stephanie Jenks just put my website link in there, guys, in the chat. If you guys wouldn't mind, go check me out. You're welcome to subscribe. Like $5 a month, and I'll be dropping some more videos back there. And I do have free stuff there as well, so you don't have to subscribe to it. I'll be dropping tons more videos there. I'll be working on other stuff, guys. I've been working on Instagram. I'm doing pretty well on Instagram. So YouTube wants to keep censoring me. They want to push me out.
Evidence. It was not going to be public. I just needed it for court, and things just got out of hand.
Apparently, if I get a bunch of phone calls,
Exactly, yeah. And so, again, I'm not, it's just a bunch of misunderstandings.
like I said, my channel is Oklahoma Community Watch, and I watch the community. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm in my crop. I'm just the way up. I'm all over the place, right? But I'm not based out of Blackwood.
Do you shake hands?
Yeah.
You shake hands?
Up system.
Perfect. But I mean, it's great to meet you, honestly.
I know. I know. I got eyes behind my.
I'm actually on Rumble as well, and I'll throw up there what my Rumble. I don't have my own channel on Rumble, but I am a guest host with a friend of mine, and we kind of do a show on Rumble as well, and I'll put it up there as well, guys.
I mean, funnily enough, even some of your footage and whatnot, has been a little bit of inspiration to me, and so was kind of weird in the beginning coming up. I was just kind of like, okay, I guess we're having an audit off. That was first for sure, respectable for sure. Like that's why I wasn't dogging on you too much, but
I wanted to see how far you were going to push it.
no. And I don't like balance. Like I said, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not out here to fight anybody. I'm not out here to shoot anybody. I've just been a first and second auditor.
But you got to remember, we got a bunch of kids here in these apartments.
Well, and that's where I don't ever record kids on camera.
No, I'm not talking about that.
I mean, even that.
Conceal it if you're going to have it. Conceal it, man.
Okay, I have a wife. I have kids as well. We're under threat, by this family member. Okay, and so.
Well, I hope you made a police report.
I tried, and actually, I've got a discrepancy with the Blackwell Police Department in that they didn't accept the report, and we haven't been able to. And that's where I actually just went live at the Blackwell Police Department, but a few hours ago to talk about the situation publicly, and that we're not getting any help, and that it's extremely frustrating because we feel like we're both against the family members' party and everyone that they have, and then as well as the police department. We just feel like we're not getting any help. My family, it feels like we're in real danger. We have to spend hundreds of dollars on cameras to the point where we have to go up to the department many times to have anything done. I still don't even think an officer has gone out and talked with them, and that's really concerning.
Well, if there's an investigation, they can't give you any information.
Well, I mean, even that,
so they can't even tell you if they're doing a report or not.
I mean, that's true. But
so you can't go down on something unless you really know it, man. That's why I'm cautious of what I do, is because I try to usually make sure that things are what they're telling me. You know what I'm saying?
And no, I mean, I do really appreciate you coming out. I do. Thank you for letting me tell my side, because I'm not this big bad guy that's just out here trying to fucking record children and this, that, and the other. I just needed evidence. I mean, that's all we need. I mean,
New Mexico citizen auditing in 2026 is standing outside of a dispensary or bank arguing with fellow citizens. No shit. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of people have quit doing this, is because of the shit that everybody else wants to do and call it auditing. But there are people now calling all of that shit out. I was one of the first ones to call all that shit out. And then I got a lot of hate. David, you're such a hater. You're just hating on them because they're getting all the views. It's not that they getting views because the guy is so great at what he does. And there's fucking people love conflict. This is one of the reasons why we watch the show Cops. Not because we fucking love cops, but because we want to see what the hell's going on. We love conflict. That's just in our fucking DNA, right? We love fighting. It's in our DNA. We love to see a good argument, a good fight, a good back and forth. And that's why people continue to do that shit and call it auditing. They call it auditing because it gets a lot of the views, because the phenomenon of auditing just fucking blew up. And so they call everything auditing now. I personally, what I call it is average Joe paparazzi, because it's not even government installations. It's just fucking average Joes, regular people recording these people like they're famous. I mean, Gensley report. bro, as old as you are, my friend, don't you realize a lot of these tow companies have contracts with the government, right? A lot of these tow truck companies have contracts with the government. So when people have done those types of audits, I mean, right? I mean, I don't care. People can do whatever they want. I'm not saying they shouldn't do that. What I'm saying is that is the reason why a lot of people left. There's a lot of people now calling it out. A lot of people don't like it. People that have been around for ages. Gavin Syme doesn't like to see what a lot of these people are doing out there, calling it auditing. Louis Rossman just made a video, and he really did. He said that he does appreciate auditing, First Amendment auditing. But what he doesn't like is the same shit that a lot of people have been calling out, right? I'm not saying people don't have the right to do it. You have the right to do it. You know what else you have the right to do? Gensler report, be a sick pervert. And you have the right to do weird shit in public, right? Your eyes can wander in places that they shouldn't because it's your right, bro. I personally won't do that, Gensler report. I hope you don't either. I'm just saying, sometimes you have the right to do things. You have the right to be a racist. I hope you're not a racist. Just saying. A lot of people do certain things and they want to call it what it ain't. So just trying to throw that out there, man. A lot of people have called it out. I've called it out. I've been called a hater. So instead of calling out the people that do it, I've just called out the action.
Yeah, I've got a girlfriend that's about to be having a baby in a week, and then we have two small ones on top of that, and then I have a daughter that's back in Skiatook that I have to go with, every weekend and such. And so, I mean, it's just stressful dealing with these security issues, as a family as a whole, and having nobody to help us because it's gotten to this point. I mean, to this point where I feel like I'm alone out here having to take this on to the point where even the community's mad at me.
Well, they don't know. They don't understand what's going on.
So,
What's up, Four Corner?
They only see one side.
Right. I mean, there's no expectations of privacy in public.
Right.
And I think that's just really where the big issue came from. And that I wasn't trying to be a hassle. I wasn't trying to be an issue. I just needed my evidence. And I'm just doing what I can do to protect my family, both legally through this eviction process, and then also with the protective order coming in and so on and so forth. We're just really at a loss of words on how little help we've had. We actually planned on very early in the morning leaving to go to the DA's office for K.
What's up, brother? Good to see you, truth be told.
On time to get the ball rolling on stuff just because today has been just something else.
Right.
Entirely. I mean, we're just at our absolute wits' end.
Truth be told, audits, and I love this guy, just so you guys know. An amazing man, friend of mine. Sidewalk auditing is still education, but I believe that should 100% focus on governmental issues. I agree. I don't know if that's what it's not. You're right. It is educational. Those videos are educational as well. I mean, I guess the thing that I have an issue with is they call it auditing. And the original premise for an audit wasn't just to go stand outside of a public building and fucking mess with average folks, just regular guys, right? Regular people. I always thought that we were doing this to try to make people learn and appreciate the First Amendment. Not try to fucking slap them across the head and get them to hate the First Amendment, right? Not really slap them across the head, but just piss people off. There's a lot of people doing, going the extra mile just to get a rise out of people. I thought we were supposed to be doing this for the right reasons, not just to. I mean, maybe it just doesn't register. Maybe I'm that dumb. But at the same time, are people doing this shit just for clicks and views or for educational purposes? Right? But like I said, people want to call it First Amendment audit, and they blast it all over their channels. First Amendment audit, First Amendment audit, First Amendment audit. And now everybody that sees that shit, people that don't even know what a First Amendment audit is, it was a growing phenomenon. It blew up fast. And then all of a sudden, they see that and they think, oh, that shit's what a First Amendment audit is. Why didn't they call it Average Joe Paparazzi? I know why they didn't call it that. Because First Amendment auditing is a phenomenon, and it blew up. It got massive. It got big. People from sea to shining sea, everywhere in between, in the UK, Canada, people started auditing, right? And I'm not saying you can't do it. And as a matter of fact, I do watch some of those videos, but I don't. I mean, personally, to me, that's not a First Amendment audit. I mean, I understand you're flexing the First Amendment, but and it's an unofficial term anyway. So what the fuck? What do I care, right? Well, I began doing what I began doing because I had good intentions. It was never about the views for me. It was always about the educational value of what we bring. Liberty Freak. There's another OG in the game. This guy has his last name in case law. Iraziri V. Yahia. This is an OG in the game who's been around a long fucking time, guys. I totally agree with SJVT. Auditing should only be about government entities. I mean, that's the original premise of a First Amendment audit was to hold government accountable, right? And I mean, activism is activism. I do understand that. And people want to go to private businesses and just a little frustrating and shit. You know, sometimes I do my best to just keep my mouth shut and just keep the original premise and continue my work. I've been censored over and over again. And maybe it's because I don't want to just do it for clicks and views and share videos of guys standing outside of fucking a dispensary. And I don't really care to show that too much. Sometimes I'll show a video if the cops come out and it's an interaction that needs to be had. But to call it a First Amendment audit to me, it's just a little distasteful, I guess. It just doesn't ring true. If that makes any sense. I don't know, man. Drama sells, though. You know what I mean?
You know, fathers have to be out here in body armor, gun.
This guy claims to be an auditor and he's standing outside of a fucking apartment complex with cameras. Being weird. Before the cops even fucking got there. I guess anybody can call themselves an auditor now. It just totally fucking destroys the original premise, in my opinion, of what a First Amendment audit is. And that's why you have people, and who could fucking blame James Freeman? Rest in peace. I hope he's still alive because nobody can find this guy. If he's not alive anymore, rest in peace. James Freeman and Jim Carrey. Who knows what the fuck is going on? Everything is a lie, damn it. Man, shit's just weird now, bro.
Because that's how I feel safest in this situation right now. And so, I mean, thank you for coming out again. I do appreciate.
Yeah, thanks for your story, man. I wanted to see what you were doing, man.
I mean, you're definitely doing something for your community.
Like I said, I ain't back in the cops up, but if I, but I'm just, that's why I was just, I just wanted to see what you were doing because what I got, the calls I got, and that's why I kept silent because I wanted to see where you were going to go with it.
Yeah, no.
I'll let you write the story. I wasn't going to write it for you.
And I mean, that's very respectable. I mean,
and that's why. And look, man, this is just so you guys know. This guy is a personal friend of mine. Okay, he's my co-host to Everything Is a Lie, Damn It on Rumble, and we kind of, I don't know if we disagree on this, but this is what he writes. I disagree that auditing should be only government facility. It's about freedom of the press. And then he writes again. The bottom line, who am I to tell another man how to exercise his rights? And that's why I keep my mouth shut mostly regarding this shit. And who am I to tell somebody else don't call it First Amendment auditing? I'm just saying when people started going to these private businesses, these dispensaries, and they started calling it First Amendment auditing, I think it really took away from what all of auditors that came before us all, the original premise of what it was. Carlos Miller coined the term. Jeff Gray ran with it. And, people have the right to do all of that. I'm not saying that people should not have the right to do it. You have the right to do it. I'm just saying I think it took away from what the original premise was. Okay? And then we have Liberty Freak here, who's and just so humbling, bro, for Liberty Freak to come on and share his thoughts with us, and thank you, bro, for for your words as well, man. The one who has truly made a positive change for this community, he strives for wisdom and truth. The person is SJVT. Thank you, bro. That fucking means a lot, bro. Especially considering who you are, my friend. Thank you. Freeman has decided to put some more time into his family. Someone has spoken to him. Hey, man, who the hell is going to knock James Freeman for that? That's dope if he did that. And I'm glad that we just found out that he's still with us, right? Because everybody was worried. Thank you, Howard County Observer. I appreciate that. That's dope. Look, man, the other day I was talking to my wife and I was a little sad. I wasn't gonna cry because I'm all fucking man right here, right? And I was telling my wife, like, I just a little saddened in my heart because my kids are big now. I've been doing this for 9 years. And I've lost a lot of time from my family by doing this. Sure, I've built, a large platform, a large channel, and I've made a tremendous amount of money on YouTube. I think maybe about a couple years ago, I decided to spend a little more quality time with the family. Turn off my phone at 2 o'clock. Try not to answer calls or, watch videos or answer emails and edit videos and stuff like that. I tried to train myself to stop working at a certain time of the day so I could spend more time with the family or even just at home doing something. Be a man of the house, right? This is a tough gig. I watched my kids grow. I spent a lot of time on the phone and doing things where I could have spent that with my kids who were tugging on my pant pockets, asking for my attention. I took a lot of time away from my family to be involved in this community and the work that I do. I don't want to look back and say I shouldn't have done this because I'm proud of the work that I did and the work that we've all done because it ain't just me, it's you guys too. And doing what we do take a lot of our time away from our families. And I'm going to tell you guys something. Wealth isn't always the best thing. I know a lot of times, a lot of folks start these channels and they get invested into this and they start to make a lot of money. And then that's all that's important. Let me tell you guys a little something about my life that I usually don't share. I grew up kind of poor, okay, without a pops. My mom had to work 2 or 3 waitressing jobs. And through all of that, it was tough times. Every once in a while, our electricity got cut off. But you guys, my mom's no longer here. You guys want to know something? The most cherished moments that I have as a kid were when we were at our poorest. And I'll tell you why. Our electricity would get cut off. And when our electricity get cut off, we would put some candles in the living room. And we would sit around a table in the middle. We'd put one in the middle. We would sit around and my mom would tell us stories of her childhood, how she grew up. Those are the times that I miss the most, when we were at our poorest. Me and my wife got together. She was my girlfriend then. We were younger. We had our son. We lived in a small trailer. We were close together. Then a little bit later, we worked, had enough to get an apartment, a little bit bigger space. We had a daughter. Then we had another daughter. So we needed to move up a little bit. So we ended up renting a house, 3 bedrooms. It was the biggest fucking thing that I ever, I felt like, holy shit, we're moving up in this world. And then we got another house that had bigger, more room. And then we rented another house with more rooms and more room. During all that time, the kids started to grow, right? Everybody was over there and spending time by themselves and over there. And it felt like the family was separating a little bit. Even though we were still in the same house, it just seemed like we spent less time. Get a little bit wealthier, a little bit, a little bit more money. And you just seems like you're getting separated along the way. And now we have even a bigger house that we're actually buying now. And it even feels worse. Like we're just I understand the kids are getting older and they're gonna start to do things that they want to do in life, right? But it just feels like we don't have that togetherness like we did. So do you really want to get wealthy and fucking build mansions and all kinds of shit? The most cherished memories I have of my childhood when we was at our poorest and we were together. And maybe it's like that because when you and your brothers and sisters and your family and you guys struggle together, when you guys struggle, you struggle together, right? Family is more important than money. So James Freeman, I know we don't get along all the time, bro, but I think you did the right thing. That's the truth about my life.
Yeah, thank you for letting me tell my side because I'm not out here trying to lose this shit. I'm really not.
All right.
You know, it's just a big understanding that
No shit.
sometimes it's a game where gets me in a little trouble. I feel like you feel the same way sometimes.
Yeah, but like you say, I'm an old fuck. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, but hey, I mean, that's.
And I've been doing this since I moved here. So.
I mean, how old are you, if you mind me saying? If you don't, I mean.
Old enough.
No
Old
shit,
enough to
Lacey.
know better, dumb enough to do it.
Exactly. And
So.
I mean, and I actually am
Closer to 60.
and see, and that's where I'm actually really even more impressed to see someone of your age and stature getting out and making a difference because I can't even get my peers to get out and make a difference. You know, I've been in, politics
Thank you, bro.
and police activity for about 3 years now. And it's almost impossible to find men to get out there and actually do anything because this generation doesn't have a backbone. And so, I mean, it's just, really good to have you out here.
All right, brother. Well, just do what you gotta do. Be careful. Try not to scare the neighborhood.
Will I expect this video?
And we'll see.
Yes, sir. All right.
We'll see. All right. Peace, love, and always film the police.
Yes, sir.
In reality, Oklahoma Community Watch did a very good job because the guy was disrespectful. He was rude. And he was saying some fucked up shit. Right?
My door, and so as you saw,
This guy was saying some disrespectful shit. And for what reason? Homie, you're getting evicted and you're talking about this guy can't afford something? Like, really, bro? You're out there auditing an apartment complex. This gotta be the fucking lowest of the low. The lowest of the fucking lowest that I've ever seen, this guy. This guy is no activist right here. All right? I'm gonna throw that out there. Yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to Oklahoma's Community Watch, who is an OG, been around a long time, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for this man. He's been my friend for a long time. He's had gifts made for me and sent them to me, and there was a call on the radio that there was a cops coming out for a man with a camera, so he decided to go out there and record. And immediately this guy turns into fucking Spider-Man, pointing at Spider-Man. A Mexican standoff, right? You're welcome, bro. Thank you, Steph. Steph put the link up there. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Oklahoma's Community Watch. OG in the game. And I mean, I don't understand why this guy claims to be an auditor or whatever, and he starts fucking, just going off on Oklahoma's Community Watch, making fun of him that he can't afford something. Yeah, I don't know. This guy just kind of left a bad taste in, bad vibes, I guess. Audit the 918 is this guy right here. Big 130 subscribers. He's got 2 fucking videos. One a year ago. One 6 days ago. Horrible quality on his recording. Bro, you can't afford a better phone? And I'm not trying to ridicule you for not being able to afford anything. Let's not forget that I grew up poor, right? There was a time where I was actually couch surfing, going from friend's house to friend's house. We lost our house in Wasco that I grew up in. I watched my mom go through it, all right? So I don't make fun of people who are poor. But that's what this guy did. He made fun of somebody saying he couldn't afford something. This guy thinks you're better than someone, bro. Audit the 918. And I hope you see this shit. Shame on you, man. This is the kind of shit you get when you watch dispensary videos and you see people ridiculing fucking people for no reason. They're not even government employees. And then they call it First Amendment auditing. And then you got these bozos coming out and they create a channel and they put audit in the channel name. And they decide to go out and record a fucking an apartment complex now and call it a First Amendment audit. It's just weird, bro. Do what you want, man. But don't expect me to respect that. I'm just saying, it's just not my thing, I guess. Yeah, the freedom though. That's what America's all about, What up, Toe for Life? Good to see you, brother. Truth be told, audits, some OGs up in this game. So I haven't seen you since the wax. I'm still feeling your pain. San Joaquin Valley Transparency. It's today's men. It's men who have never experienced a life-changing moment of getting punched in the mouth. No shit, huh? There was this one guy I was watching. He was going from bank to bank to bank. And maybe you guys will remember which video I'm talking about. But he's an older guy too. And this guy's like, he goes to one bank and he's like, oh, I already recorded that bank. I was unsuccessful there. But he said that he was unsuccessful at that bank or something similar to that because he didn't get an interaction, because he didn't get any of the people to come out and confront him. So he goes to another bank and he gets what he fucking wants. He gets what he's looking for. The black dude's walking by, not a bank worker, not a fucking cop. Guy's walking by and he's recording the guy. He keeps the camera on the guy. He wants that guy's attention and then he gets it. Guy goes over there and beats his fucking ass. Pow, poong, ping. Guy ends up on the ground. And then he turns the camera to himself and he shows his face. A bloody pulp. But he's saying that he beat the other guy up. He got the other guy arrested. No, the other guy should not have come and fucking beat him up. But that's what you wanted. You pretty much said it in the same fucking video. When you walked by that other bank and you said, I was unsuccessful there. Please help me understand that. If I understand it correctly, that's exactly how it went down. The dude got mollywopped. That's what you wanted, bro, to get the attention. Brandon Mitchell. I do like bank videos. They got enough of our money. And I will say this, okay? I have myself kind of been more along the lines now of, okay, I understand the banks, going to the banks, right? Because the banks, they are how do I say it, given, um well, they are definitely connected with the big bank, right? You know what I'm talking about? And they're definitely connected with daddy government there. So I do get that. I do get the banks, bro. I don't know if I'll ever personally go record a bank. I don't know. Unless it's a news story or something. And if I do, I'm not going to just go to try to get people pissed off for clicks and views. The money doesn't matter that much to me, guys. The clicks and views doesn't matter that much to me, guys. I've already had numerous videos go viral. I've already made a tremendous amount of money on YouTube. I agree with educating the public on their rights, but you can't do that while alienating them. Yeah, it's just weird, man. You're gonna beat the education into them, I guess. Ridicule people just to make them smarter. Network, yep. Spot on, brother. Leave real men alone. In other words, just regular people. Yeah, I don't know, man. I have seen some videos. I'm gonna throw this out there because this is true. I would be a liar if I didn't. There are some videos that I've seen of like bank audits and stuff like that, or bank paparazzi or whatever. Where I think people do it in a respectful manner. They try to educate people. They're not trying to just piss them off for clicks and views. If the cops get called out there, then it becomes a very educational video. Like, I mean, I guess I don't really see anything wrong with that shit. You know, people just go out there and fucking try to piss people off. And that's why a lot of people have gotten turned off and stepped away from this. I mean, look at what happened with Direct D. He fucking hates the word First Amendment auditing now. Why? Because somebody did something else? James Freeman does not like the word auditing. He'll cuss you the fuck out if you call him a First Amendment auditor. A lot of people have disassociated themselves from this community because of what other folks are doing. Me, I just continue. I have kept the original premise along the way, and that's why I think that I'm still doing what I do. Right? I don't hate the term First Amendment auditing. In fact, I appreciate it. People are going to do whatever they want to do, and that's fine, man. It's your freedom to do it. We're not all on the same page, though. I'll tell you that much. I don't care to be called an auditor either. Yeah, one time I talked to Susan Basty a long time ago, and she was right about one thing. David, you're not a cop watcher, and you're not an auditor. You're a journalist. You should consider yourself a journalist because you tell news stories, you tell stories, you go out and record, and you post videos, tell news. And she says, there are things written to protect you as a journalist, but there isn't anything written to protect you as a cop watcher or an auditor. And I was like, damn, Susan. Makes a lot of sense, man. Thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, make sure you guys go check out my website, man. I'm definitely going to need some support there because I'm slowly they're pushing me out. YouTube's pushing me out. I don't think they want me here anymore. I ain't done anything wrong. I don't believe I did anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, shit. Maybe I should just go be a fucking douchebag to all the people at the dispensaries. Last time I went to a dispensary and recorded, it's because I was doing a video with the Pop Brothers at Law. We were actually invited in the dispensary, and they actually let me record inside there. Different kind of work, I guess. I didn't call it a First Amendment audit. I don't care too much for labels. That's just another way to box someone in to less than they can be. No shit. Cop watching is journalism. Yeah, it is. Big G audit. See, everybody wants to disassociate themselves from a First Amendment audit. Check this out, guys. Call yourself what you want, right? We do that anyways. Label yourself. We label ourselves fucking to a political party. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that anymore, right? I don't even consider myself an auditor or a cop watcher, really. A First Amendment audit was something that I did. That's why I didn't want to put auditing in my channel name. A First Amendment audit was just something that I did. Cop watching or a cop watch was something that I did, right? I mean, I do like the term cop watcher, though. That shit's kind of badass. They came out with cop block and all that shit, and then the people just kind of changed that anyways because it sounded off, right? Cop block, because are you really trying to block the cop? So people came out with cop watch, different terminology. The early days. It's activism until it's not. Yeah. No shit. I'm a constitutional advocate. I am doing my best to get involved more, trying to do documentaries and short films. That's my goal. I want to be more of like a news source, right? A little bit more professional. I know I'm far from it. I know I'm hood as fuck. You know what I mean? But that's kind of one of my goals, is to do more of that type of work. A little bit more professional. We should never stop trying to better ourselves, right? There's a lot of things that I did when I first started, and I decided to change it up and not go down the same route, not repeat mistakes. Hey, look, it's okay to make mistakes, right? But is it okay to repeat those mistakes when you know they're mistakes or bad actions? There's a lot of times where I read comments and I see a lot of your comments, and I say, damn, they're right. Constructive criticism. But there are some channels out there that won't take any constructive criticism at all whatsoever. And me personally, I'm just not gonna fuck with them. I'm just not gonna deal with, dumb shit. Yeah, man. Tough gig. Tough gig, huh? I am glad though that there are people like Louis Rossman, who has a couple million subscribers. He called it out. Kind of the same shit I'm saying right now. Some of the same shit that I've been saying for years, and I've been ridiculed. I've been made fun of. People talk shit saying I'm a hater, yada yada yada. But then I just shut up about it for a long time, and then you have like Direct D come out with videos talking about some of the shit. A lot of shit that Direct D says. Some of the shit I've agreed with. Some of the shit I haven't. But it's just, I guess it's politics within the community, right? It's just politics, folks. I mean, who am I anyways? I'm just a regular dude. maybe some opinions, and with the library of work behind me. But ego and jealousy has divided this community. That might be true. I think so too, you know. A lot of people have, when I've called out stuff like this, people have said that I'm dividing the community. But how could I be the one dividing the community when I've been one of the ones doing my best to help build it? Encouraging people to pick up a camera, record your government, ask questions, and hold them accountable. And then I share videos and help you get supporters and subscribers. I send my supporters and subscribers to you, to a lot of the newer channels. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I may lose support or lose viewership because I do that. And I've been told by some of the first channels before me who seem to want to corner the market, tell me things like, stop sharing videos, bro. They're going to steal all your views. It's not stealing from me if I'm giving, right? Yeah, I've lost viewership along the way, but so what? I continue to do what I do for, I believe, is the right reasons. Try to encourage people to pick up a camera record. I've been told numerous times, for instance, Reluctant Prophet said that I encouraged him through my words to pick up a camera and start recording. And then he posted a video and then he sent it to me and then I shared it. Now he's got fucking thousands of subs as well. Right? A lot of those bigger channels and a lot of the channels before me, they don't want to help other channels because they're afraid of competition or they're afraid to lose views. That was never a thing for me. I didn't care anymore. My competition isn't with you guys in the community or with other channels. That's not why I did this anyways. I did this because the necessity of it. There needs to be government accountability and transparency. We need to hold government accountable. That was always my reason for doing this. And I don't believe that I've ever strayed away from that. There's a lot of people doing a lot of stupid shit. And yeah, it's pretty disheartening and stuff, but what can I do? Who the fuck am I? We're not all on the same page. We don't all agree with each other and we're not all going to do. But because of freedom, we got politics. Right? Thank you, Vigilance Committee. I appreciate that, man. We got a call. It says Dreg D is clearly a compromised Fed now. Question every word that comes out of his lisping mouth. I'm being harassed and stalked by the guy, Ryan Austin, in these pics. Oh. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Look at that, guys. Read this comment, folks. This woman knows this guy. Apparently his name is Ryan Austin. I was also just sent some screenshots. Oh shit, don't go anywhere, guys. Let me show you this. Hang tight. Hang the fuck tight. Let's send these over to the computer. And then I'll pop them on screen. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Check this out. I'm going to find out a little bit more about this guy right here. All right, guys, give me 1 second here. And then I'll go back to the comments. All right. Let's read this here. All right, we'll read the one on the left first. First of all, guns aren't allowed on the property where he is at. Secondly, he is full of it because he called the cops on my husband between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. for taking one of our puppies out to potty. All because he was recording my husband in the window with the cell phone. My husband simply blew him a kiss to let him know that he knew he was being recorded and watched. And these comments were sent to Oklahoma Community Watch. Oklahoma Community Watch. He was walking around yesterday afternoon with a video camera and a pistol. He was also at different points of the afternoon carrying a rifle with a shoulder strap. All of our kids had to come inside because we all feared for our safety. We had no idea of his mental state, and our kiddos, community kiddos, when I say our, didn't feel safe. Many of them were scared. It may be okay to carry here in Oklahoma, but it's not okay for this property. It's plain English in the handbook. Now let's read this one. His name is Ryan Austin. Birthday, he was born in 2000. Town, because he's dating my ex-daughter-in-law who just moved to town at Jefferson Apartments Friday. I was over there seeing the grandkids. Him and I don't get along. Anyway, he tried to attack me with my grandson in my arms. I didn't want the kids seeing the fighting. Later on, an officer came to my house, told me I wasn't allowed over there, so I haven't been back. But yesterday, he chased me through town twice, trying to wreck into my car. And the third time he did it, I just drove to the police department, went in and told them I was scared for my life because he has guns. He sets up a fucking tripod outside of the police department, videoed me, my husband, my car, the interaction with the police. He's bad news for sure, and he's mean to my grandbabies. And I can't go there because I'm trespassed. I need help with him. I don't know what to do. He claims to be a First and Second Amendment auditor. Yikes. I think I'm getting sent more, guys. Shit. Okay, yeah, we're getting some more. Let's go ahead and send these over as well. Fuck Ryan Austin. Freaking hell, Ryan Austin. We might as well just start changing the work that we do to auditing Ryan Austin. Holy shite. Alright, guys, hang tight. Man, oh man. Boy, oh boy. Oh boy. I like this comment right here from We Got a Call. This guy sounds like an agent provocateur, gang stalker, which means that he works for the cops. Who knows? Sounds about right. And this guy does say something weird that he's connected with somebody or something like that. Okay, I watched it. He's a liar. They are getting evicted because they have a dog in the apartment. Neither one of them have a job. I was paying her rent. I paid for her cell phone. I cut that off. He has guns in the apartment with my grandkids. The family member he's talking about is me. He has been ordered to forfeit his firearms before because of a protective order. He has since got them back. I was told that a judge had to have good reason to take someone's firearms. He drives a white Crown Victoria with blacked out tint on the windows, and the back end drags ass. It's super loud. He wasn't on the lease either. That's another reason they are being evicted. She knew all those rules when I got her the apartment. When did that video take place, if you don't mind me asking? And besides, I have a white SUV. There are so many white SUVs. Not every white SUV is me. They don't understand the community. Neither of them are from here. Yikes. Damn, Ryan Austin. I didn't expect to expose you, brother. I was just doing this video for the homie. Holy shit, the internet works fast. Oh my. My oh my. Looks like a duck, quacks like a duck. There's probably a duck. The cops don't send provocateurs, right? It's the feds that do. What's up, Trucking with Callahan? Good to see you, brother. He's trying to... Good fucking point, Vigilance Committee. Good fucking point. Are there people that have been put here to make the community look bad? Or are some of these people that do make the community look bad just do it because of pure fucking ignorance or what's a good word I'm looking for? Just because they're shitty people, I guess? What? I mean, you raise a good point. Some people could be put here for that, right? It's possible. It's the DA. He's connected with the DA, right? Oklahoma, am I wrong? Or did he say something like that in the video or in his video or some shit? Is he working with the DA like some of these other people that were in the community? The community? Working with district attorneys and shit? Maybe both. Maybe both. We've had undercovers and provocateurs. Yeah, no shit. Oh, look it. We got a call is always spot on. This is one of the reasons why I talked to this guy, and we're good friends. All right, and we're not afraid to agree or disagree with each other, or talk about things and fix things, or we're not afraid of that. This man right here is always on point when it comes to paying attention to what's happening. All movements are infiltrated by government. It's been going on for generations, including the civil rights movement. It's hard to deny that. We know for a fact they've been doing that shit. Right? People in it for the wrong reasons. Yeah. Paid infiltrators. I think you guys are all right, honestly. I think, in my opinion, I think you guys are all right. Why is my homie not a moderator? Bro, change. No, I'm gonna tell you to change the fucking channel name. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you what to do, man. I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm just gonna go live and let the people expose you if that's what they want to do, and that's kind of what we did here. Yeah, no shit. In Colorado, in Denver, they definitely fucking don't like auditors and shit. Traders is the key word. Yeah, I would say some of these folks that began doing auditing and just decided to go and talk shit about auditors now and you know, call everybody a frauditor. It's just weird to me. Even Midwest Accountability, who is also trucking with Callahan, has also said there's no community. There's no First Amendment auditing community. He's also one that doesn't agree with a lot of the shit that people are doing and calling it First Amendment audit. And then people just decided to stop supporting each other. I do believe, though, deep inside my heart, I do believe that the government has infiltrated this shit and has pretty much fucking run amok on the community, First Amendment auditing community. And that's why people don't support each other that much. And you have some other these other bigger channels who will not share your videos. When they get big, then they pull the ladder up. And then you're a nobody. We won't even mention your name. right? And what's funny to me is I see a lot of people in their comments sections sharing their channels on their community posts. The same fucking people who pulled the ladder up on you. The humbled squid. Well, those Denver frauditors, and he's being sarcastic here, gave us body cameras and the right to record police. Maybe frauditor means defrauding the government of their license to abuse. Yeah, what? I did my best to do some of the work that I've done, right? And I'm proud of some of the work that I've done. I mean, several police officers, at least 6 or 7 police chiefs have been either forced to resign or just out of a job after they've been exposed on my channels and other channels as well. So I'm not going to take credit for that. I'm just saying that that's what has happened. I will take credit for the fucking chief of police in Arvin, California. I did a tremendous amount of work there and that shit felt fucking good. That cop that fucking falsely arrested me recently, I think he's been fired too. I don't know for sure. I'm going to give you guys a follow-up video when I find out. That's important change. So we have people out there ridiculing all the stuff that we do. Did they create any kind of change? Did they ever get any cops fired, or did they just get arrested over and over again or something and they just end up with warrants or something and just left the fucking area? I don't know. What constitutes success here? Views? What constitutes success in this community or on YouTube? Views? Subs? Monetization? I've had all of that. But that to me wasn't success. That's not why I did it. As a matter of fact, when I fucking started this shit, I wanted to remain anonymous. And then somebody fucking told people that I trusted, who I believed were part of the community, considered me as competition. So they kind of started throwing me under the bus. And they told all agencies in my area who I was. So I was no longer anonymous. So I decided, fuck it, I'm just going to show my face. Why? Why try to hide? And when I started my channel, I didn't even know you could fucking make money on this shit. I didn't know you could monetize. I knew fucking nothing about it. A lot of these guys that come in here doing this shit now, they know you can make money on it. Is that the goal for some of them? I think, yeah. Results are a bonus. I think results were the main goal for me, anyway. That was my main goal, is to have some results, have cops get fired. I mean, how many cops? How many? What channels out there have gotten cops fired? Chiefs of police fired, right? There's small channels that have made impacts in their own communities. Those other bigger channels don't share their videos. They don't highlight them. They pull the ladder up because you guys are their competition. You guys are going to steal their 500,000 views or their 800,000 views. How dare you try to take 1,000 views from somebody who gets 800,000 views? How dare you? They won't share your shit. It was never about the views or competition for me. It was always about fucking building a community of people who want to hold government accountable. Everybody's allowed to do what they want, though. It's freedom, I guess. Yeah, the goal for me was always to create change for the better. And I think I've made some pretty good change here in my community. Even though corruption is rampant, we did create some change in a small town, Arvin, California. Yeah, to me, education was the main purpose, the main goal, to create change and have as many people holding government accountable as possible. I was lucky, I guess. I was one of the newer channels, and my channel started to grow fast because I didn't want to be like everybody else. Fuck yeah, that's the goal, is to get them fired, right? When they fuck up and do stupid shit. The bad apples out there, because you know why, guys? Check this out. I think you guys will like this. Um, since the departments won't get rid of the bad apples, for those of you out there who have gotten a cop fired, Random Patriot, from my understanding, several other channels. I love Random Patriot, by the way. Several other channels who have gotten cops fired, have gone out of the way to make an impact in their own communities. Shout out to you guys. That's what it's all about. I see Tulare County Cop Watch is in here. What's up, bro? How you been, Anthony? Good to see you in here, man. Been a long time, brother. You know, Anthony, you should give me a call, bro. Let's talk, bro. You need some sugar or caffeine, David. How about a hype song? I had a little cup of coffee this morning and I shouldn't. And the reason I had a cup of coffee is because I was feeling a little imbalanced and I'm trying to wean off of it. But when I get like headaches and shit like that, I'm like, fuck, I need a little cup at least. But right now, do you guys know what vertigo is? I'm feeling vertigo right now. My fucking legs feel like they're on a roller coaster. You know how when you go on a roller coaster and you're like fucking, you feel all weird and shit? That's how I feel right now. Vertigo. What's up, What's up, Vigil Antioch? Hell yeah, bro. Good to see you. Hell yeah. What's up, Carlos? Thank you for the kind word yesterday, Carlos. I appreciate you, bro. We miss you, David. I'm still here, Shy. I'm still here. You missed me getting out there, right? Send me your number, Anthony. And you know what, bro? I've always said this, all right? If there's one person that I would talk to again after I cut off and record with again, would be you, bro. And I plan on going back out there again soon to record. So maybe we could take off where we left off, bro. And I apologize for all the fucking mean things I said to you in the past as well. I hope you don't bust my lip when you see me, like you told me. You know what, Anthony? You're a good man. And we had our differences, but I don't think we had the kind of differences where we cannot fucking put it aside and link up again together, bro. You and I think we were a powerhouse, right? We did some work together. It was fun, bro. I had a lot of fun working with you, and I would do it again. I would do it again, bro. Oklahoma Community Watch. Thank you for everything, bro. Your tremendous amount of work and your support since day one. You're an OG in this game. And anything you ever need, Oklahoma Community Watch, you reach out to me, bro. And I'm here. And I will interview you, bro. I will interview you. Let's do that soon. Hey, I appreciate that, Anthony. I'm down. I'm down, bro. And I apologize as well. I take that, homie. Thank you. Fuck yeah, bro. You're a good man, dude. Yeah. Made in America. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling vertigo. I've had vertigo since I was 16, late 40s now. Shit sucks. Have you had it the entire time, Donnie? Cause man, this is beautiful, y'all. You like that Made in America? That's cool, huh? Me and Anthony made up on my live stream. That's what's up, man. I've always said it before, man. Anthony, reach out to me, bro. Send me your number. Recordpolicenow@gmail.com. I'll shoot you a call today, bro. We'll chop it up and talk. Love, and brotherhood. OCW is a good dude, right? That's right, Midwest. Midwest is a good dude too, man. Bowling Green, Kentucky. What happened in Bowling Green, Kentucky, Antonio? I'm reading your comment, bro. Thank you, Vigilance Committee. He's a cool cat. Anthony is a cool cat. He's a tough cat too, man. Don't fuck with Anthony. I seen him crack the shit out of some fool one time, man. I never posted that video. I was some gangster ass shit though. And it was a fucking public servant too, man, who deserved it. He put his hands on both of us and Anthony cracked that motherfucker. Boom! Those are good days, man. Those are some dope days, bro. Right? It comes and goes, mainly teens, 40s, and later on is most active. Yeah, I fucking hate this feeling, man, of being vertigo. I don't like it. Thank you, Stephanie Jenks. And Anthony, there's my email right there, bro. But yeah, man, this guy right here. This fucking guy right here. Is he an infiltrator, guys? I think he might be. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Pennsylvania Transparency. This is what my front page looks like, guys. All the shit they send me. Mentalica. Fuck, dude. No wonder I don't have time for shit no more with all this shit that they be sending me. Cop told me to punch you out. I'll say this, guys. I've gotten sick. I'm dealing with diverticulitis. I've been in the hospital a couple times. Dealing with stage 3 GERD that will probably more than likely turn into cancer eventually. We're in a tough gig. It's been really hard to work on my fucking channel. Concentrate. It's been really hard to work on my channel and concentrate. But I'm, just balancing shit. Like, for instance, they say fasting is bad for GERD because it creates gas. But they say fasting is good for diverticulitis. So here I am trying to fucking balance it out. It's fucking tough. The doctors are really no fucking help. And then the internet tells you one thing and then the internet tells you another thing. I don't even know what to believe anymore. The only thing I believe now is that America is not what it's supposed to be. There's too much of too many politicians have been compromised. Too many installations have been infiltrated. Education system isn't what it's supposed to be. The medical field isn't what it's supposed to be. Nothing is in this country what it should be. There's too much money involved for a lot of these people at the top. So many people in this country are struggling. It's fucking sad to see. Who the fuck am I? Just one person trying to create change? What a joke, huh? Maybe I should just give up and not give a fuck. It's a tough gig. Chiropractor? Will a chiropractor help with my ailments? I'm gonna be interviewing Oklahoma Community Watch soon. What it's like for an auditor or somebody to record police and hold government accountable and deal with dementia. And I'm pretty sure I'm dealing with dementia too, because people be like, "Yeah, you shared my video a while back. Remember this, and that happened?" And I'm like, "What? What are you even talking about? I don't remember, dude." It's been one hell of a ride, though. Later, brother. Later, the clap. I'll connect you guys, man. Thank you, Made in America. Chiropractic adjustments have been known to create medical miracles. No shit. Well, looks like I need a chiropractor then. Yeah, man. I need to fucking fix this vertigo shit that I'm dealing with. Yeah, we're not here forever. Nobody is exempt from the final truth, right? The ultimate truth. Nobody. And I'll tell you this much, whether I'm 48, whether I live to be 100 or 2 more years, 50, life is short either way, because the years go by so damn fast. The life is short no matter what. What we should do as a people, I think, and I've had to come to terms with this, right? Because sometimes I get really sick where it's like, no, I'm not gonna make it through this shit. And then I make it again. And like, fuck, man. Just enjoy life. You know, I think one of the things that I want the most right now out of life is travel. I want to see the waterfalls, the canyons, and the mountains, and all the what's in the beauty of this world, right? And I'd like to leave America for a while and go visit other countries, because a lot of other countries are being advanced right now with all kinds of shit. Beauty. There's a lot of beauty outside of the United States. And we make it seem like it's hell out there and America's the only, you're lucky to live here. Fuck, man. Not the way things are going. Not the way politics are being ran. Not the way the medical industry and the education system and fucking Hollywood and all the bullshit and all the food. And there's shit in other countries that they won't even fucking allow the people to eat out there. Straight garbage. Yeah, no shit. No shit, Midwest. Yeah, no shit, Oklahoma. I should come out to a powwow, man, and a Sundance. No shit, bro. I might take you up on that offer, bro. I'm gonna be getting a vehicle pretty soon, guys, so that I can start traveling. Because before my time is up, I plan to make another good run out there. I was pretty good at the auditing shit. I wasn't the best. I wasn't the greatest. There are channels out there that do very fucking well, and I really do appreciate their work. I'm like, damn, that's fucking badass. Why didn't I think of that? I'm not a fucking hater. I'm not the best. Never was. Have a good one, Midwest. Love you, bro. The air around this country feels charged with civil unrest. Yeah, man, I agree. I agree. You guys want to meet me at the Statue of Liberty on my 50th birthday? I'm down for that. That's less than 2 years away. Deal. Made in America. I will meet you guys at the Statue of Liberty on my birthday when I turn 50. A little over a year from now. Let's do it. We're going to celebrate my 50th birthday at the Statue of Liberty. Fuck, Made in America, thank you. You just helped me set a new goal. I've seen you give money to the homeless. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Plus, YouTube's fucking pretty much has hindered my viewership tremendously. They cut off the audio and they do everything else. They black out the screen, cut off the audio. They do everything they possibly fucking can. But how do I say it? I don't believe that I violate community guidelines. So I don't understand why I'm being censored because I speak freely. I guess, I don't know. It's because I speak truths. Or at least question everything. I don't know. Okay, I guess I have to be that guy again, but the Statue of Liberty is actually aesthetics. That's fucking hilarious. Fucking hard to argue with you that there. That's hilarious. Screw YouTube anyhow. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut this one down. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to Oklahoma Community Watch who posted this video, and that guy who is claiming to be an auditor. Yeah, man. Imagine that, guys. Taking the camera, pointing it inside somebody's fucking apartment window and calling yourself an auditor. That's some wild shit. Wild ass shit. What's up, Luna's lover? Good to see you. Man. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one if you get my notification, which I doubt you will, because they stopped that shit too. You guys can follow me on Instagram. All right. I'm going semi-viral there. Some videos get 100,000 views. Some get 20, 30, 15,000. You guys can also find me on Rumble as a guest host on Everything is a Lie, Damn It. Definitely check me out on recordthepolice.tv, which is my website. I had a badass fucking company create me a really fucking legit website. Okay, this isn't just a fucking bullshit website that I have an entire fucking team working on my website. I should really be working more on my website than I am on fucking YouTube. Either way, YouTube doesn't want me here anymore. I don't think. My Instagram is official_San_Joaquin. Moderators, mount up. If anybody could find my Instagram, and put the thing up there, it'd be great. And Midwest Accountability, thank you, brother, for being a member of my channel for 41 months. Fucking wow, dude. Damn. Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. Thank you, bro. All right, guys, I put my website there. Go check it out. If you can subscribe, if you can afford it, $5 a month, I would fucking greatly appreciate it. Thank you in advance. But if you can't, don't worry. I do have some fucking good videos there already as it is. I got interviews there and I got some videos there. So go check it out. Make sure you check us out at Everywhere is a Lie, damn it, where I am a co-host. And I also have the channel that's on top, First Amendment Frontline. And I don't really post on there as much anymore because they're fucking... YouTube says that they don't shadow ban channels, but yeah, there's something fucking definitely weird going on with all my YouTube channels. And come on, YouTube, get me out of this bullshit. What the fuck did I do to you? Did I say the F word too many times? Like, I haven't broken any community guidelines. Like, I continue to follow the rules that you guys want me to follow. Wow. Thank you. We got a call in Midwest. My Instagram is up there, guys. The podcast that I have with We Got a Call is the links are there in the chat. Yeah. All right, guys. Have yourselves a blessed day and thank you. Thank you for you guys who are here. All right. Peace out.